Okay, dear students, so this is third session on the pricing element of retail mix. Okay, so far we have discussed merchandise management, location, okay, and we are now learning pricing. So this is the third session on pricing. Okay. So just let me take a quick review of what we have discussed in last two sessions. We have discussed pricing issues or pricing strategies in session number 1, basically about everyday low pricing and high-low pricing. Okay. And in the second session, we have started considering the factors that have influence on setting retail prices. Okay. So we have started the discussion on the price sensitivity. I think we have completed. Okay, customer price sensitivity and cost. Okay, how they affect retail prices. Okay, in detail we have considered this factor. Okay, then second factor was collecting and using competitive price data. So what we learned is okay, for the same brand, different retailers set different prices, and that can affect the demand for a retailer. I gave my own example of Fortune rice bran oil. Okay, in two of the organized retailers at Vishal Mega Mart and More Supermarket. Okay, the edible oil was sold at MRP 130 rupees, whereas in my nearby okay, Kirana store it was sold at 115 rupees. Okay, so most retailers routinely collect price data about their competitors to adjust their prices to remain competitive. Okay? But it may not be possible for all the retailers. Okay? Decreasing the price again depends on the total cost of the company, total logistics cost. Okay, so then we have started a discussion on how can retailers reduce price competition, what are the reasons for taking markdowns, then how to optimize markdown decisions, and how to liquidate markdown merchandise. Okay, so this is last part of the chapter, pricing techniques for increasing sales. See, the EDLP, everyday low pricing, and high low pricing are strategies. Okay, so these are referred to as the tactics. Okay, so you can consider them as techniques. So when the question is asked retail pricing strategy, your answer should be about EDLP and high low. If the question is about pricing techniques, your answer should be these three techniques. Okay, so there are three basic pricing techniques which retailers use, okay, to increase demand. One is leader pricing, second is price lining, and third is odd pricing. Okay, so what is leader pricing? Certain items are priced lower than normal. Normal means MRP, lower than MRP. Certain items are priced lower than MRP to increase customer traffic flow and or boost sales of complementary products. Complementary products are those products that are purchased along with the main products. Okay. So the best items that are suitable for such kind of a pricing technique. Okay, the merchandise which can be sold below MRP on a regular basis include okay, bread, eggs, milk, disposable diapers, and other items. Okay, because they are purchased frequently, primarily by price sensitive shoppers. So such products, okay, bread, eggs, milk, okay, generally consumers buy on a daily basis. We don't buy them and store them. Okay, again, there are many products. Okay, like the most of the products that are purchased in sachets in India. The sachet concept is most popular in India. Okay, so shampoo, okay, hair oil, okay, you name it. Okay, it is available in sachet. So again, they are also purchased frequently. Okay, so leader pricing is suitable for merchandise like staples like bread, eggs, milk, and other items that are purchased more frequently, and generally the customers will be price sensitive. Okay, so why a retailer would price some merchandise below MRP? first thing is it will attract customers, and when customers come to buy, okay, those merchandise which are sold below MRP, certainly they will buy some other products also. That is called as complementary products. So those complementary products will be, okay, maybe generally having a price on par MRP. Okay, but there is one, okay, problem with this strategy. This leader pricing might attract cherry pickers. Cherry picker concept, it's a jargon. Okay, meaning is consumers will come to the store and they will buy only those merchandise which are sold below MRP. They will go to another store, again they will buy only those merchandise which are sold below MRP. Okay, so your basic objective may not be achieved. Like when customers will come to buy the merchandise which is sold below MRP, customers will buy also some other complementary products. So that objective may not be achieved. But yet, okay, such a, okay, pricing techniques is widely used in organized retail. Okay, so that is leader pricing. Okay. Then second pricing technique for increasing sales is price lining. A limited number of predetermined price points are made available in the retail store. Say for example, this is just an example. For the merchandise at $59.99, the quality of the merchandise is good. Same product available in a better quality for $89.99. Same product available at the best quality for $129.99. So it will give an option to customers to choose from, and the customer will be satisfied because what he wanted he will get. Okay, I will give some more examples, but before that we will consider the benefits. Eliminates confusion of many prices. Okay, so whatever you can afford or what you are looking for, good, better or best quality. Merchandising task is simplified because it will revolve around 3 types of merchandise for each product. Gives buyers the flexibility purchasing from good to best, and can get customers to trade up. See, the customer may think, if I pay another $30, I may get a better quality. So this is called a trade up. Okay, so can you recall any product? Product means its application should be same, use should be same. Available in 3 different qualities, offered by same retailer or same company. You can give the example of company product also. Okay, very good. So HP, when you go to HP petrol, okay, gas stations, so you will get 2 types of petrol. One is branded, one is unbranded. Okay, the normal petrol is available for a lower price, and for a slightly higher price, 2 or 4 rupees extra, you will get the branded petrol which is called power. Okay, very good. From the virtual class, any students would like to share some example? Okay, any doubt? Students, can you hear me? Not you. Hello?
Yes, sir, we can hear you, sir.
Okay, so at least keep saying yes sir, no sir. Huh? Okay, because I cannot see you, I cannot hear you. Okay, then it will become difficult for me to, okay, communicate. Okay, so any other examples from students in online classes? Okay, see, if we consider detergent powder offered by Hindustan Unilever Limited. I am talking about ordinary detergent powder. Hindustan Unilever Limited has 3 products. Wheel detergent powder, we will consider it as the good detergent powder, branded, packaged. And they have Rin detergent powder, which is better than Wheel detergent powder. The best detergent powder is Surf Excel. So I hope you can understand what is the meaning of a limited number of predetermined price points. Same product at 3 different prices: good, better and best. Yeah, students online, are you able to understand?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
okay, that's good. The voice clarity is very good here in this situation now. Any questions you have or any additional examples you would like to quote? No. Okay. That means no. Yes. Dates. Huh. Okay. Yeah, even in terms of dates also different quality of dates are available. The one with the highest quality is the seedless dates. Seedless is the most expensive. Generally the quality of that will be higher. Okay, very good. Okay, so then we'll move on to the third pricing technique, the last one, odd pricing. Okay, a price that ends in an odd number. Okay, like 0.9, or you can consider in India 9, 99, 9 or 99. Okay, I kept the example from the textbook, $2.99, because it is more easy to understand and explain also. The assumption is that why a retailer would set pricing like this, $2.99 or 99 rupees, 199 rupees. Okay, see, but again there is no logic in 999. Okay, that's why I have not used the rupees here. So as I have mentioned, many of the organized retailers in India simply they look at the strategies of Western retailers and they simply modify it and use it in India. Not only movies are copied, even marketing strategies also are copied. Okay. So for example, $2.99, the assumption is that what the retailers assume, consumers perceive as $2 without noticing the digits. $2, 2.99, that is how a consumer will pronounce. Okay, and consumer may perceive it as $2 without noticing the digits. Okay, see why I took this example. Now imagine 999. Can you give this explanation there? 999 rupees. Can you give this explanation? Students?
No, sir.
Because 999 we cannot say consumers will perceive that for 99 rupees or 9. That example itself will go wrong. So I have retained this example. But illogically again the strategy used in India. Any price 999 or mobile phone prices if you check 14,999. I really don't understand what sense it gives. Okay, or what sense it makes to end a price of a product which is about 10,000, above 15,000, even 19,999 I have seen. Okay, so what consumers will assume? And then, so just 1 rupee is less to 1,000, like 999 case, just 1 rupee is less to 1,000. What will I assume? 900 or 99 rupees. Okay. So even if I assume 900, still it is higher. Okay. So but here what happens? Just it's a matter of 1 cent, not 1,000 rupee or thousands, tens of thousands of rupees. Okay. So it works with the products that have low price. So with this example of $2.99, retailer assumes that consumer perceive as $2 without noticing the digits. So it will keep in the lower category. 9 ending signal low prices. This is psychology. Okay. Okay. So it's just psychology. What retailers assume. See, it is written here. Assumption. Whose assumption it is? Retailers' assumptions. Retailers assume that consumers perceive it as $2 without noticing the digits. Retailers assume that consumers feel that 9 endings signal low prices. Retailers believe the practice increases sales, but probably doesn't. There is no proof for this. But yet this pricing with a price that ends in odd number, that is 9, is rampant in India. Almost you check anything, even a roadside vendor also will put a price of 99 rupees. I remember, okay, on the way to my home, there is a Maruti Omni which comes and they sell these gorilla glasses. Okay. Okay, so gorilla glasses, if you want to see a funny video on gorilla glasses, watch on YouTube, Angry Prash. Okay, so gorilla glasses about 2-3 years ago, they used to sell it for 99 rupees. Okay, now, okay, it is no more new now. Most of the consumers are using it, so price has come down. So same Omni, same person is selling. Now the price is 49 rupees. So he is also, okay, though he might have not learned all this, still he is using that price which ending 9. It is so rampantly used, okay. But there is no research that proves that consumers will believe all this, and prices that end with 9 increase sales of the store. But yet it is used, okay. Then it does delineate type of store. Downscale store might use it. Downscale means, okay, very ordinary stores, small stores might use it. So if any organized retailer using such a pricing strategy, okay, consumers will perceive that this is a low end store or a downscale store or a small store, small retailer. Okay, but again it differs. What we are learning is from American retail market context. But what happens in India? Even big stores also put up a price tag of 0.99 or 9.99. So that may not be a problem in India. Okay, so if consumers perceive that the store is downscale or a smaller one, quality merchandise may not be available here, and that may affect sales. Okay, target customers, okay, target customers may not get attracted towards the store, and some other price sensitive customers may start visiting the store who may not buy enough, because the merchandise will be originally kept for the target market customers. Okay, so that's all about odd pricing. Okay, so just let me take a quick recap. So last part of this chapter, pricing, was pricing techniques for increasing sales. So we learned 3 pricing techniques: leader pricing, price lining, and odd pricing. Okay, so I kept telling you most of the textbooks that we refer are written by American authors in American market context. Okay, but at the same time we are discussing the context situation in India and India with Indian examples, and learning the same theory in the Indian context as well. Okay, so any doubts now? This is the last part. There is some additional information about Indian retail scape. Yeah, it may not be directly related to pricing, but the author has decided to put this information at the end of this chapter, pricing. Okay, but anyway, there is some interesting information which we will share. May not be related to pricing, but yeah, students online, any doubts you have?
No, sir.
Okay, thank you. Yeah. So now we'll end with this Indian retail scape, means what's happening in the Indian retail. There is some facts and figures. Okay, it will be related to pricing. I'll explain. Wednesday footfalls were less than 25% as compared to weekends. Footfall means number of customers visiting a store on a particular day. Okay, so dear students, please understand that organized retailers have devices to capture the number of customers visiting a store on every day. Even you can do that, collect the data by the time of the day also, like morning, afternoon and evening. Okay, so one fact is Wednesday's footfalls were less than 25% as compared to weekends. Okay, this is again American, this is Indian retail scape. But what we see actually, those who have been regularly visiting organized retailers or shopping malls, Wednesday if you go, you will not find customers in shopping malls. Since many a times I have visited Urban Oasis Mall on Wednesdays. Okay, hardly I could find customers, even including a place like Bengaluru. Okay, so how that is related to pricing? Heavy discounts are given on Wednesdays to attract a large number of customers seeking value for money. Okay, so those who have been visiting to KFC or McDonald's, okay, there are offers on special offers only on Wednesdays. Okay, so when I had been to Urban Oasis Mall on Wednesdays, okay, and when I had to eat lunch, so I preferred KFC because every Wednesday they had offered some additional offers which were not available on weekends. Okay, so when they give some offer means that is directly related to price. Okay, so for example, along with fried chicken, okay, so a small snack free, for example. Okay, so that small snack would also cost to the retailer or KFC, or maybe a cup Pepsi free along with some food what you take, or some additional items in the meal snack what you buy. So all those things. And bulk orders to vendors get better prices. Okay. So organized retailers buy from the vendors. See, I hope by this time we are coming to the end of the syllabus. You should know what is the meaning of vendor. Vendors are manufacturers from whom retailers buy. Retailers, when I say again, organized retailers. Now we have already discussed organized retailers buy centrally. Centralized purchase happens in organized retailers on behalf of all the stores. Okay, so when they consolidate the orders and give a centralized order, okay, the quantity will be very huge. Okay, and those huge quantity or bulk orders to vendors get better price. The order cost decreases. Okay, and the organized retailers get the merchandise at a much lower price than what the Kirana stores get. Okay, and also if the organized retailers make a cash payment on the bulk order, they get additional discounts. Okay, that is what it is assumed. Okay, I have not read it, but that is what is assumed about DMart. Why DMart is able to sell the national brands at a much lower prices. Okay, because that I have just heard about, but I have not read it. DMart oftenly makes cash purchases again in bulk. Okay, so which is not possible for other retailers. So that's why they are able to keep a lower price. So when the retailer gets the merchandise at a lower price, what they do? They pass on the benefits to customers in the form of lower prices. That is how DMart is able to sell the merchandise at a much lower price compared to other retailers. Okay. So when we say bulk orders to vendors, how large might be the quantity? Okay, that is what information is given here. Okay, so this is of a big bazaar. This example is of big bazaar on behalf of all big bazaar stores. Okay, the purchase department, okay, or the buying organization places orders for these different products. So this is for real information for the year 2009. The total quantity of rice ordered in year 2009 was 26,000 tons. Can you believe? Okay. Clothing, ready-made apparels, okay, 4 crore units. Shirt, pant, t-shirt, whatever it is, okay, 4 crore units. Suitcases, 20 lakh suitcases were ordered. 36 lakh mixer grinders were ordered. 45,000 beds were ordered. 20 lakh bedspreads were ordered. 19,000 LCD TVs were ordered. Can you imagine now why they get it at a lower price? Because of the bulk order. Okay, so I think that's some information. Okay, so that's the end of the third element of retail mix, pricing. Okay, so how retailers use pricing as a strategy to increase sales or to manage supply and demand. So any doubts in particular or any questions in general also will do. Yes, students.
No, sir.
Okay. Okay. So here students in the class, any questions, any value additions? Yes. Purchase is made centrally. We have learnt about the buying organization structure in organized retailers. There will be category managers. So from store wise, the demand is okay. Collected information on demand for each category of products. Store wise, SKU wise, store wise it is collected and consolidated. And each category manager places order centrally. Then on receipt of the goods will be or merchandise will be allocated to the stores. Again the control is maintained, means how much is sold of the each SKU. That we have learnt in merchandise management for the second element of retail. Yes, students who are online. Nandan, you want to say something? Any value additions or any questions?
Sir, Harley Davidson is continued operation in India, sir, with Hero MotoCorp.
Hero MotoCorp. Yeah, Hero MotoCorp will manufacture on behalf of Harley Davidson, and they may also introduce some new models.
Yes, sir. Services through Hero MotoCorp, sir.
Yeah, services also will be done. Correct. See, in India, for example, Fiat cars are sold and serviced through Tata dealer network. Are you aware? Yeah, like that.
Yes, sir.
Yes, good. Okay, so yeah, basically like as we have discussed, the demand for products like Apple, Harley Davidson, okay, they are expensive products. Okay, so it's not only about money, also lifestyle is required. Okay, the Harley Davidson vehicles we had a discussion about it, purchased basically for road trips. Okay, so like the customers in developed nations, okay, so what they do, like for every occasion they have different products. For jogging, different dress, okay, for office work, different dress, for wearing in home, different dress, night, different dress, weekends, different dress. Okay, what do we do? One dress for all of them. Okay, yeah, so that is how it is. So it's not that many Indian customers, okay, all the Indian customers are purchasing power is low. Okay, but even those customers who are rich, they exhibit similar behavior. They don't give importance. And similarly, I have seen like they have two or sometimes three different cars, one car and another SUV. So SUV is used for long distance travels, okay, picnics, tours, okay, and car is used for day-to-day traveling from office to home. Okay. In India also you can see this, okay, but very few, very few. Okay, how in India customers do? They will buy car and keep it in front of the home, status symbol, and use a motorcycle. Once in a week, take out the car and go in car. Yeah. Okay, anyway. So I hope then this session is, I will conclude this session of pricing. Okay, so still 10 minutes time I have. Okay, so I'll make a beginning to the fourth element of retail mix. Okay, so that's not a problem. Okay. Okay, students, online students, can you see this presentation?
Yes, sir.
Retail communication mix.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, thank you. Okay, this is the fourth element of retail mix, communication. See, because organized retailer, okay, also need to create awareness about the stores, build positioning for the brand, store, okay, then attract customers to the store, Okay, and if the store is offering sales, any discounts, promotions, offers, again those sales offers have to be communicated to the customers. Otherwise, on the offer day, you will not find enough customers in the store. Okay, so in this context, how organized the retailers use communications. Okay, yeah, so that is what we are going to learn here. So if you consider these retail mix elements, merchandise assortment we have learned, location we have discussed, pricing we just completed, and now we are going to begin communication mix. Okay, so before we go ahead with the communication, so let me tell you that there are stores, okay, that have become popular like brands. It is the result of careful planning and brand building. And to build that brand, you need to communicate with the customers. You need media. Okay. So in that context, we are going to learn what a brand first. So brand is a distinguishing name or symbol such as a logo that identifies the products or services offered by a seller and differentiates those products and services from those offered by competitors. Okay. So Coca-Cola, if I say it is from Hindustan Coca-Cola Private Limited, for example. Pepsi Cola, if I say it is from PepsiCo India. It is like that. So similarly, if I say Harpic, okay, it's a national brand from Reckitt Benckiser. If I say Clean It or Clean Mate, it's a private label of Big Bazaar. It's a toilet cleaner competitor to Harpic. Okay. So building brand equity involves, okay, create a high level of brand awareness. In order to build brand equity, the first concept is people should be, majority of the target customers should be aware about the brand. If there is awareness is low, building brand equity will fail. So to create high level of brand awareness, you have media, okay, and communicate to the maximum customers about your store and develop favorable associations. Okay, like Big Bazaar when started newly, a very popular quote they made, "Isse sasta, isse बढ़िया कहीं नहीं." What they said? "Isse sasta, isse बढ़िया कहीं नहीं," featuring a homemaker or housewife. Okay, so develop favorable associations. Reliance Fresh said, Reliance Fresh. You will get fresh fruits and vegetables in the store. So that freshness is associated with Reliance Fresh. Okay, so like that. Then create emotional connections. Okay, create emotional connections. You need to tell stories, messages, okay, in a very attractive way. Again, you need advertising or communication mix to do that. Okay. See, since the organized retailing is still in its introduction stage or nascent stage in India, okay, the efforts towards building the store brand is quite low. It is not visible. Okay, try to understand. Okay, otherwise when we consider the other brands, okay, like Surf Excel for example, or Dove for example, yes, it's clearly visible. Dettol for example, Lifebuoy, Lux, yeah, how the companies are trying to build brand equity or already built brand equity, it is very clearly evident to us. They have been practicing it since several decades. But since organized retailing is still very new, okay, these efforts are not very clearly visible. Then consistent reinforcement. So whatever image the store is trying to create in the minds of the customers, same messages, same stories, okay, they need to repeat in the media again and again, so that finally consumers remember what the store stands for. Big Bazaar stands for cheaper and better. Yeah, I think. Okay, dear students, there is a power cut here, so I need to wait for a minute. So I hope students can hear me, right? Online students.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
thank you. Yeah, the power is back now. Power is restored. Okay. Just check whether we need to restart it or you go and stand there. If there is a bulb lit inside, so just check. You started again. Students online, can you still see the PowerPoint slides when there is a power cut?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now it is visible for us also. Thank you, Rahul. Okay. Also, when you hear the siren, please let me know. Okay, so to build the store brand, okay, here I am not talking about the private label. When I say store brand, name of the store like Lions Fresh, Big Bazaar or more supermarket. So I am talking about this brand. So to build that brand equity, okay, so the brand equity is the differential advantage that the store has, okay, compared to its competitors, and believing which customers walk into a store, that what I get in this store will not be available in other store, or what price I get in this store will not be available in other stores. Okay, so that kind of a brand equity is required to be created. Okay, so then benefits of high brand awareness. If a retailer is able to create high level of awareness for its store, okay, so what are the advantages? So one is the aided recall, okay, that is the top of mind awareness. Top of mind awareness is, if I have to go to a supermarket, which supermarket comes to my mind first? Okay, so the chances of the store or particular store coming to the mind first depends on its level of awareness. A store which has a higher level of awareness, that store, okay, comes to the mind first. The second advantage is stimulates visits to retailer. Okay, so since the recall rate will be very high, okay, customer feel like visiting to the same store. Okay, so if you can think about these brands like Coca-Cola and Pepsi especially, see, is there okay, among the college students, is there anybody who is not aware about Pepsi or Coca-Cola? Okay, most of us or almost all of us are aware, but in spite of that, why Coca-Cola and Pepsi keep on bombarding advertisements? Yeah, that is to stimulate customers to buy their brand of soft drink. Same way, a retailer can also benefited, okay, by the high level of brand awareness or store awareness, which enables a customer to visit a particular retailer. Okay, but again, when we look at the promotions or communication, okay, the extent to which retailers are using in India, it is quite low. But when I say online retailers like Flipkart and Amazon, yes. Okay, so we can talk about them, how they are trying to build that brand equity. Okay. So consistent reinforcement through integrated marketing communication programs are required to build brand equity. So just through one or two media we cannot communicate effectively to all the target audiences or to the majority of the target audiences. So a retailer, just like any other manufacturer, also required to use integrated marketing communication. So when you say integrated marketing communication, advertising, sales promotion, personal selling, direct marketing, events, public relations, a mix of all these are used by retailers to build brand equity and create higher level of awareness. Okay, so dear students, it's time up for today. So tomorrow I have class at 10 o'clock. I will continue from this slide. Okay. So attendance is already taken. Okay. Thank you everyone, and have a pleasant evening.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Welcome. So I'm going to
Thank
end.
you, sir.
Welcome. I'm going to end meeting now.